Yeah, sure, it's guide number 4. For boyfriend to improve game. Check out, check out. We get to play Inferno. Every pro player's favorite map, Inferno. Yippee! Um, no, I haven't played Inferno competitively since the rework, so it's like I don't even know much about this map. But it's like I'll run you through what I know. So let's get started. Um, so as a terrorist, we're going to go towards the A site. You can go through like the normal mid, but I'll just do alt mid first because I think this is like where more grenade lineups are. So like you break this window, run it up, you aim at the ground here, and as soon as you come past the bridge of shadow, you throw the Molotov. This will prevent the CTs doing what Nico likes to do, which is to rush apartments. Very nice. It'll prevent the rush. So by the time you throw that, I don't know, maybe the CTs will be somewhere around mid. So you throw the molly, they come through border and they're like, damn, I can't rush. I mean, they could come up here, but this takes longer because they have to fucking jump up the hay bales. God damn. Uh, that's it for running up alt mid. I don't know. You come here, you watch the mid push. Um, I'd say maybe as soon as you get to these steps, if you want to be quiet, you just walk when you get to these steps. Clear out these common angles. The CTs can, if they get a good spawn, they can come here with like any gun and they can just hide. So you might want to check out for that. Usually they don't do that, I think. You come up, you check boiler. Holy fuck, what is this part called? I don't even know. I'm not even gonna fucking. I don't even know what that part's called. I don't even know what the fuck is this room called? Holy fuck, I don't even know. Fuck it, the whole thing is apartments. No fucking call out for your team. Fuck your team. Okay, anyways, basically you walk. I don't know. Clear this. You can continue walking if you want. Very fun. Coming this way will lead you out to the balcony area. There is a flashbang to exit balcony. You like come. I don't think you just come here, make sure that there's enough space for you to throw a flash, and you just aim like that. It should flash you out balcony over here. If I threw it right, it's like did I? It's like I don't even know. So some common spots people like to hold balcony from would be graveyard. You get two little sides of graveyard. Also yes. Oh my god, he did the command. You get two different ways to hold it, like this and this. It doesn't fully blind the dude library, but it'll like disorient him. Cause that's like a good spot to hold, especially within. Whoop. Two sites on A that people like to hold right here, cause you can head glitch, and then this little boost area on the site. This should also blind him. It should get the dude big pit, or whatever the fuck you call this one. I don't know, they hold it like this. You can hold it like this as well. I think you can also head glitch something like, or you can do like this. It basically gets all the big pit. It shouldn't get the dude mini pit. But I mean, if you're like jumping down to pit, you should always be clearing mini pit. True, true. Coming down to boiler room. I don't know, you just gotta like clear your angles. You could if you wanted to, I don't know, maybe flash like that. Seems quite pointless though, I'm not too sure. Maybe you can get a dude mid to throw you a flash, I don't know. Something like that, just to clear your right. I mean, this is the only real angle you gotta peek anyways, and then when you pop out, just like jiggle peek, you know? Unless if your team's up here, then like, you know, you're good. Boom, boom. I still jiggle peek. What else is there? I mean, I think that's it just for apartments. Coming up the mid side, you can throw a smoke like this at the beginning of the round. This should block off the mid from anyone with the up and or M4. Running up mid, it's like, I don't know, it's like if you don't throw the smoke, it's like you can come Mexico, hold it for the little angle peaks here. You can come over to this half wall. You can like watch the left side here. Not a very fun time for the enemies peeking at. And then it's like for the smokes, there's a few alt mid. So you come into this corner, you aim at the flowers where that line is, you throw it. What the fuck is this place called? Is this long? I don't even know, bro. This is short or long. one of the two. Smokes that off. You come over to this corner where the pretty flowers are. You get stuck, and then you aim. Is it like this one, or is it this one? I think it's the first one, right? Let's see. Okay, it is the first one. This one should block off the run up towards a site. Basically blocks off pit. Very fun. I think if you throw it shorter, it can get a little bit more of mini pit, but the dude mini pit will always be able to touch you. But yeah, the dude mini pit can still see you. But I mean, it does block off big pit. Probably blocks off this part from graveyard. Yeah. So you have like 2 less angles you have to clear. Very nice, very nice. You come up here and you like line up on this thing. What is that? Gutter? I don't know. And then you aim at the corner of the flower plot. See, I know this one. This one smokes moto. What is a moto? I don't know. Is it the whole lane? Is it just here? It's like, I don't know, but it smokes that off. You come over here. You aim, I think, right where like the wood looks like it's a little more funky, and then you do a medium throw. This should flash. Okay, this is arch. I know this one's called arch. I think. Or is that arch? I don't even fucking know. It should flash the dude off at this angle, so he's holding it. Boom, he's flashed. It won't blind anybody holding this. This is more of a tight angle. Most of the time, they'll be baiting, so they'll have like a dude hiding in this little cubby. And then this dude will be like boom, boom, boom. You know, you guys are running up, he'll fall back to arch, and they'll try to bait you into this. So then you can come over the beginning, you can aim at this corner, do a simple left click throw, and then the molly should spread into the cubby, flushing him out. True, true, true. There's also another flash, same, almost the same spot. You aim the corner of the flower plot with that thing, and then I think you also do another medium throw. This one will blind this part. I think this is called quad. I think I heard someone call it quad. I don't even know. And then it'll blind the dude holding this angle. Unless he's playing, if he's playing like more of a tight angle, it will not blind him. And then usually the dude playing under quad doesn't fucking, he won't be peeking. He'll just be hiding like this. So if he is peeking, it'll blind him. If not, you could probably just molly it. I don't know if there's a molly spot for it. Probably is. I don't know, maybe something like that. There you go. You can molly quad. You can also molly boiler by aiming just below this thing and then doing like a run throw. It should bounce in, and then I don't think it should. Okay, well, a little bit come out, but not too bad. Not too bad. And then it flushes the dude out from boiler. And then it's like, what else? I don't know. You would molly big pit, because this is a very common spot for them to play. Very easy to play. You molly big pit, you probably kill the dude, and then you come over here, you peek library, moto, I guess that would be arch, and then you peek onto site. This is a pretty common spot to play. I think it's common? I don't even know actually, I haven't watched that many pro games. It was common at one point though, because like it's, you can't wallbang it. You could molly it probably, if you wanted to, but you know, very common spot to play here. Like I said, this is common. They can jump up on this. As soon as they see you, you know, they can head glitch. I don't really think they play in this corner. It's kind of like a death sentence. And then they'll play around this box. Very common spot as well. Graveyard, very common. Most of the time the opera is going to be playing library, watching, okay, I'm just trying to call it long because I don't know what the fuck it's called. While watching the run up from long. They'll play arch, watching the same thing. Or they'll play library, watching the balcony push. Is that called short? I don't fucking know. I'm trying to fucking, like, there's 4 different fucking lanes they call this shit. I don't know. Anyways, do library, we'll be watching that. I think that's it. For, like, just taking A. For holding it, I don't know. Molly, smoke, library. I don't know, maybe get another dude to do another moto smoke. Oh, maybe it's mini pit you threw it. Oh, this one would make more sense, wouldn't it? Wait, that's gonna land right in motor, right? And it leaves no gaps. Oh no, I did leave a gap. But you're not gonna be playing pit like this anyway, so I don't think it should matter. It doesn't get that much info. But anyways, re-smoke moto, and then you don't have to smoke. What did I call this? Short? You don't have to smoke short. Just play from the big pit. Very fun. And then you win. And then if the bomb is about to go off and you don't have time to run, if you have over, is it over 50 or 60 HP, you can come into this corner and the bomb won't kill you. Very nice, very nice. Alright, now it's CT side for the A site. Yippee. There's two paths you can, or two plays you can make, so you can run up through arch all the way to mid. If you have the op, you know, you peek down to the T mid. You could have an AK, you could hold the same thing. I don't know, maybe, not an AK, you can have an M4. I don't know, maybe second, third round, you know, you peek, you're watching, or you can be watching the alt mid push. There is a flashbang, a little pop flash. You get stuck into this corner running up. You aim at the top of the, what is it called, the roof tiles. You do a left click throw and it pops mid. So it should get the dude, so the dude holding it, holding Mexico, he's gonna get flashed. Does it flash the dude over here? Probably, right? Not fully though, but partially. And then it should get the dude half wall as well. I mean, this is a really good flash if they are pushing up mid. Let's say they did, I don't know, a half by. Let's say they got some Galils and some Mackie 10s. This would be pretty good. It's like if you, so it's like if you have the op, and you're playing mid, and let's say you had a bad spawn, and you know the enemies have an op, so it's like you can get a teammate to come, and then you guys will run boost, or well, you'll run boost across. That way you don't get peeked, and then you can like re-peek it, and then probably die. Or you can get him to like, I don't know, let's say your team has a flash. Maybe he can, I don't know, throw a deeper flash, something like this maybe. Is that even gonna hit the dude T? It's like it won't. It's like maybe you could throw the flash, right? No, you can't because there's a huge ass building. I don't know, maybe like this. Let's see. If I'm holding it like this, I didn't get fully blind. Okay, so you could do something like that after the run boost, or if you're good enough, you know, boom. That's it for like the early round. And then once the T start getting some ultimate mid control, it's like as the opper or like the dude playing mid, it's like you back off to this angle, and that way you can hold boiler, and then you can hold the run up to top mid. And like I said in the T shit, if you have the M4, you could be playing here, and then like the dude with the op can bait them, and then it's like if they're, let's say they're getting even more ground, I don't know, you can fall back to arch. This is a bit more passive than playing that corner. If you're feeling ballsy with the M4 op, you can jump on these wooden pallets. This is kind of an off angle because most of the time they're going to be clearing this, and then they clear library. They're not going to be really looking here. It is a small flick to make though. And then you can also just come here, you know, hold balcony, hold, what did I call that, short, and then hold long again. You can go library, play it from there. Very good, very good. And then the second one you can play is you come to library, and then you run on to the hay bales, fuck, over here, having a goddamn stroke. And then, so you can play a bit more passive. You come and then you just watch something like this. Watch their run up, watch them coming from the other side of balcony on their side, on alt mid. Or you could just go a little ballsy. See, the molly won't affect this dude. So you can like run up here, you know, you do this, you clear, and then you start walking towards whatever this apartment is called. Holy shit, I don't even fucking know. And then, you know, you got a little bit alt mid control. You can open the door, make some noise, spook them. You could walk all the way up here, you know, clear this out, clear out the kitchen. If you're feeling a little ballsy, maybe you can jump to this balcony, and then you can get your ass Mexico. Maybe get a free kill. Push down all the way to their spawn, flank them from behind. And then, so once they start getting a little apps control, or they killed the dude watching the run up to mid, you can come, you play a big pit. You play, there's like two angles here. This one is nice because you can hold apps, and you can hold the short run up, or whatever the hell it's called. This one you can only hold, I mean you can hold apps here, but it leaves you pretty damn exposed to the dudes running up. Mini pit's pretty fun to play. There's a lot of ways to play it, so you can play like this, and the dude's jumping down, unless they check you, they'll probably be jumping like that. So, you know, you get a free kill like that. You can probably hear them as well, so, you know, go like this, you hear them boom boom. And then you get to watch a little bit of sight. You could come into Graveyard. It's like, if you play like this, you can hide your whole body from the enemy so they won't know you're here. And then, you know, boom, boom, boom. And then play on the site. And then it's like, for the retake, it's like, I don't know, you have a flash like that, flash the dude watching here, flash the dude like quad, maybe he's peeking you from boiler. You run up to arch, do something like this. This Smalley will get the little safe plant. You line up here, and it's like you go where this little electrical line is, and you just go someone in the middle between this thing, just a little bit, and then you do a jump throw, and then it should spread to the dude in the safe plant, and it should spread to these boxes. Very common for a T to play from here as well. And then it's like you can run up. It's like you can probably do a smoke like this. Block off the pit, and then you have less angles to worry about, you know, start clearing out. Sometimes the T's will play like this, watching the, what did I call this, the long walk up. So it's like, yeah, just gotta be wary of that, I don't know. Do a little flashy like that, and then you can run up, you know, boom boom. Alright, now we get to do B-side. We get to go on the banana run up. Yippee! So a nice little pop flash for the dude rushing banana. Come up onto the railing, you aim at that little dot right there, and you do a jump throw. This should blind anybody watching the banana, so common angles. Wait, does it? Okay, it doesn't let me do sandbags, but that would make sense. So common angles would be right here. AK op M4, pretty common right here. Pretty common for the opera to come down here to the car. Will indeed blind them, indeed. And then if you're either peeking half wall, it will also blind them. Very nice. Gives your team a lot of leeway. Another pop flash is you come up to this wall, you come here, and then you do the same thing. It should pop behind the half wall. It's like it landed in the same spot, it's like it did. So it's like the dude holding sandbags is flash this time. I don't even know if people play in this corner, it kind of seems risky, but if they're holding this corner, they're also blind. Same angle, it won't blind the dude car, but like that flash over there should have got the dude off car. And then, I don't know, you could have had a teammate Molly car. Oh, I fucking missed it. You could have had to do Molly car. Only took 4, not too shabby. That's only 4 out of 5 Mollys on your team. And then you can come up and then you can throw the half wall flash. It's good if you have a dude sitting half wall already, or you have like a few teammates walking up. You call it, like, I'll do a half wall flash, and then they peek off of that, and then that's basically your banana control. If you want, you can like do this. This should Molly sandbags, flush the dude out, and then you have full banana control. And then from here you have a few options. So you get into this corner, you aim at this, you aim at the corner of that, and you leave a little room. This is your standard CT smoke. It should leave no gaps. Very nice. The CTs, if they have a brain, they can boost someone up on here. Oh, nice, I missed. I don't even know how I missed. So they can boost someone up on here and completely avoid the CT smoke. Sometimes they'll make noise, so you can hear it. If you hear like a dude like jumping, you'll be like, oh, okay, he's on the boost. You get into the wood pile over here, and then you aim where these two little poles. So you go on this one, and then until you hit that. Here, I'll just pull out the fucking crosser, the crosser. Yep. So you do this. This should be a standard coffin smoke. You don't need a crosser thing. And then there you go. There's your coffin smoked off. If the CT's pushing out, you should be able to see his feet. So you know, because you'll see the pixels moving. So you'll just go like that. Nice little kill. And then I think that's it for smokes. Oh, no, wait, and then you come here, you bounce the smoke off of this, and then this one will smoke like deep into sight. Once again, it's just basically less angles. So if CT smoke, you know, you just clear. Is this one also called quad? I don't even know. Fuck it, that's what we'll call it. So you can clear that. You know, you can run up over here, and then you can clear that. True, true. That should be it for the smokes. So this one, this is a molly for emo. You line up the tree branches. So you go like this, and then you do a left click throw. This one should molly emo. Very common spot to play. Very fun. You come into this part of the barrels, and then you aim here. This should smoke quad. Not smoke. This should molly quad. And then you get stuck into the same corner, and then you aim somewhere like this. This should be your first orange's molly. It'll get the boost and it'll get first orange. Very nice, very nice. And then you come here. Okay, you aim. You aim where the blue meets the wood. And then this is a replacement for the coffin smoke. So instead you can flush the dude off. Very, very fun. And then another pop flash you can do is that it would be like, it's like an entry flash onto sight. Very nice, very nice, very good, very good. And then that's basically B control. So you mollied quad, emo, and you mollied first oranges, so you just have to check the second one, and then you check, what's that called, church, or whatever the fuck it's called. And then you can plant default, or plant anywhere really on here. And then, yep, that's basically it. Okay, now we get to do CT B site. Nick, don't do it! Oh my god, okay. Sorry. So on the run up, let's say you have the flashes and let's say your team wants to peek. You come here, you stand up. Wait, no, you aim where those two meet, I think. While crouching. Okay, yeah, there we go. That should be it. So that's the CT pop flash. So as they're running up banana, boom. And then the closer they are, the more blind they get. So let's say you have a dude with an op peeking. You know, as soon as he says, "Yo, throw the flash," you know, they're running up to like, I'm gonna get this guy. Boom, they're flash, and then the op peeks, and then boom, he's fucking gonzo. His ass is dead. So that's the run up for the for some B control. I don't know. You have 3-4 people. They've like gone B 4 rounds in a row, and you're like, okay, let's just nade stack this shit. You run up and you throw it off of this wall. Boom. You know, so they're coming up. They're like, all right, let's go. Oh my god, fucking enemy airstrike inbound. Oh. And then, if you just want to prevent them from coming up, same thing, but you just replace with the molly. And then this will block their ass. They'll be like, oh my god, I can't run up. I don't think you ever want to put a smoke top in unless you're trying to push it. But if you're pushing it, can you guess what I'm about to say? Exactly, it's the same goddamn lineup. And look at that, it didn't even, not really in one way, but look at that. It gives you a nice little boom, boom, boom. Is that it for the grenade? Granata. That's pretty much it for the granata. You can also just like, instead of just going here, like this, as long as it's above the car and above the roof, it should be fine because it won't blind any of your teammates. That's it for the grenade. So common angles would be car with an op, or like even with an M4. You get to watch this. This little corner is pretty common. Playing even back at this corner, pretty common. Sandbags, very good spot, especially if you have a shotgun or like an MP9, you know. And you can also play anti-flash, but it will be able to get mollied, so not very good. You can also play at the half wall. This is a pretty strong angle, because like very deep clear, you know, they gotta go like boom. If the enemies have an op, they can wallbang it, but like that would only happen if they have a hunch you're there, or if you've been doing it for like every single round. You can also get you can get 2 people to come half wall. One will boost them up here, nice little strong angle, or you can even do this. He'll get flashed from the flash I showed earlier on the T side, but still pretty strong. And then for pushing up banana, if it's smoked off, I mean, you could just walk it up. You could just walk it. This is pretty common to play, especially later in the round, when no one showed any shit like banana, no utility, no presence. You'd probably have a teammate either sitting there, you'd have a teammate on the tree, sitting here. You could also have a dude watching it like this. True, true. If you're pushing from banana, a nice little medium throw. You could do a full left click, and you can do an underhand. I mean, anything to flash here. And then you just push out. You know, you peek mid. Oh my god, they're running up mid. Oh my god, pentakill. Right, retaking. It's like I don't know how to retake the site, but it's like the most common thing to do is to do some flashes like this. Maybe do a flash over here to get banana. Anything to flash sand banana, and then it's like to molly emo. You get in these sandbags, and then I think, is it this one? You go like this until you hit the wooden thing. Motherfucker. You go like that until you hit the wooden thing with your crosshair. You do a nice little throw, and that should molly emo. And then it's like, what else can you do? It's like, I don't know, you come through a molly like this, molly quad, get the dude off. You could probably like, I don't know, do a medium throw towards banana. Boom, there you go, that's that. You know, you come onto site. If they re-smoke CT, you can do another boost. Hopefully they won't hear it, hopefully you can do it quietly. Okay, now we get to do T-side mid, so like I showed you earlier. Okay, thank you. Like I showed earlier, there's a smoke you can throw top mid. You're the T and you have the op. You play here, so you can watch this. These are like two angles. You can play down here as well. None of these are really off angles. Most of the time, people will be checking for them. I mean, you go Mexico half wall, you watch these things. If it's smoked off, you get to do a nice little run up. I don't know, maybe you can like come here. Boom, there's a nice little flash for the right side. I don't know. If I can get stuck here, go like that. Nice little flash. And then you just fucking. You're about to blow. Oh my god, I'm about to blow. And then you blow into these two, and that's basically team inside. I don't think there's any thinking, apart from maybe the smoke and flashes. Like I don't know. Unless maybe your team does have a brain. I don't know. They have some like fucking fancy ass shit they can do. And then for ultimate, it's like. Okay, so if for ultimate, it's like if you're not pushing A, it's like you get a dude to come up to T. I'm calling this T-apps because I don't know what you call it. Like you get a dude to come up here, and he just basically watches this. And then you know they open that door. He knows he can like maybe play a little more passive, stay inside. CT mid. Whoa. So now the only thing I've ever seen from CT mid that isn't like defensively playing. Maybe you do a flash like that, you know, and you like this, do a little pop flash. Most of the times when you're at CT pushing down mid, you're like on an eco trying to catch the T's off. I've seen this in a few pro games where like they get 4 people come in, they have one dude throwing like the util. I don't know if they're throwing a couple flashes. I don't know, maybe they have like a smoke lineup or some shit. And like basically you just hug the right wall, and until you get here and then you peek it. Maybe you kill the dude fucking Mexico, you kill the dude T-mid, and you're like, okay, you catch them off banana, maybe you get a gun, maybe you guys get fucking aced by one dude with the Galil, who knows. And then, I mean, a CT push an alt mid, you're either going to be going like this, straight to Mexico, to catch him off, or you're just walking up T-apps, catching the dude either off on the bridge, or you're doing a massive flank, and that's basically CT mid.